students, welcome back to English class. Today in this class I am going to teach you interrogative sentences transformation into passive voice. That means interrogative sentences, how can we change into passive voice. Okay, so before that I want to say what is interrogative sentences. What is interrogative sentence? Interrogative sentences are questions. Okay, so two types of questions are there, yes or no question and WH questions. So these two types of questions, how can we change into passive voice? That's today we are going to see. Okay, so first we are going to see yes or no questions. Yes or no questions. How to change into passive voice. How to change into passive voice. What is yes or no question? Yes or no questions are start with auxiliary verbs. Auxiliary verbs like is, am, are, was, were, do, does, etc. So, yes or no questions, it will start with auxiliary verbs like is, am, are, was, were, do, does, will, shall, like that. Okay. So, how can we change these yes or no questions into passive voice? First, one example I will write it here. Does he help you? One question. Does he help you? So, you have the first rule to change this yes or no question into passive voice. If the question start with do or does or did, in passive voice we have to use is or am or are in the beginning of the sentence according to its number of person of the subject. Clear? If the question yes or no question is starting with do or does or did, in passive voice we have to use is, am, are, was, were in the beginning of the sentence according to its number of subject. Clear? So through example it will be little more clear for you. Here, does he help you? Here who is the subject? He. Object? You. In passive voice, what will be the structure of the passive voice? Object, verb, subject. Okay. So, this object should come here first. Clear? Then, what did I tell you? The sentence will be started with is, am, are, was or were. Okay. So, here, does he help you? So, here you should come here and this sentence is in the present tense and along with the you, which auxiliary verb will go? This is present tense. This is past tense. Okay. So, present tense auxiliary forms are here. Is, am, are. So, subject should come here what? You. Which one is suitable? You is, you am, you are. Which one? Are. So, we have to select are. Okay. Then it should come. Are you? Okay. Are you? Then third form of the verb. In passive voice, what we should write? Third form of the verb. Are you helped by, who is the subject? He. By him. Clear, students? Are you Are you helped by him? Okay. Example. Did he do this work? Did he do this work? So when we are getting one sentence, first step we have to check its tense form. Second point, we have to find out its subject and object. Then it will be very easy for you. Did he do this work? Did. So which tense it is? It is past tense. It is past tense. What is the subject? He. What is the object? This work. He is subject. This work, object. Okay. So what is the rule? This question, if it is start with do, does, did, is, am, or do, does, did. In passive voice, we should start that question with is, am, are, was, or were. Okay. So here this is past tense. So we have to find out the auxiliaries of past tense. So was or were. And what is the object? This one. It should come here. And we have to start with the auxiliary form. So this work, it's a singular word, singular subject. So which one we will take? Was or were? Was. So how we have to write? This work. We have to start with was. Was this work? Was this work? Third form of the verb. Done by him. Question. Okay, it's very easy, students. Just you have to concentrate the steps. The question will start with the do, does, did. In passive voice, we have to start with is, am, or are, was, or were according to its number of subject. And we should check the tense form, identify subject and object, then easily we can write it. Okay. Now we are going to the second rule. Second rule. Second rule, the sentence which is questions which start with is, or are, was, or were plus ing form. In passive voice, we have to use being after subject. Okay, being after subject. So one example, first example, are you doing this work? Are you doing this work? Okay, this question, passive voice also we will start with the same auxiliary form. Okay, auxiliary form only. So first step we have to find out the subject and object. Subject, object. What is the subject? Are you. You is subject. Okay, you is the subject. This work, that is the object. This work. Okay, yes. Then we are going to start with the object. Okay, object should come this side. Okay, so we will start with the auxiliary form. Okay, all the questions we will start with the question form only. That means auxiliary verbs are there. We have to start with that auxiliary verb. Here, what is the auxiliary verb? Are. Okay, are. This is in present tense. So present form only we will write. This work. This work, which auxiliary verb will be suitable? This work is this work, am this work, are this work. Which auxiliary form? Is. Okay, so we have to start with the is this work. Clear? So, what did I tell you? After subject, we have to use being. Is this work being? Do is the P1 form. P3 form is done. being done by you. Okay, is this work being done by you? One more question. Was she reading a novel? Was she reading a novel? So how question will come? So the same way, here is subject is she. A novel is object. So a novel will come first. Okay. And this tense is past tense. So along with this a novel, which auxiliary verb will go, we will see first. Past tense auxiliary verbs are was or were. Okay. So a novel was. Was a novel or were a novel? Which one is suitable? Was a novel. So we will start with the question with like this. Was a novel. After subject, what we should write? Being. Okay. Was a novel being. Read is the V1 form and V2 form read and V3 form read. So was a novel being read by, who is the subject? She. By her. Question mark. Okay, it's very easy now. Easily we can change questions into passive voice. Okay, yes. Next we will go to the third rule of yes or no question. How to change into passive voice. Okay, third rule. Next auxiliary verbs, what are they? Has, have, or had. When we are doing with changing into passive voice, we have to use being where after the subject. After subject. Okay, so here also we will start the question with the same auxiliary form, and after subject we have to use be. When we have the questions which start with the has, have, had. Okay. One example. Has he helped you? Has he helped you? Okay, this is the question. What is the subject here? He. Object, you. So, object will come here. Okay. And before that, we have to use the auxiliary form. So, here has, the question start with the has. So, it's a present form. So, here also we will start like the present form auxiliaries. Has or have. Okay, so how we will use? Here along with the you, which has or have will go? Have will go. Have you. We are not telling has you. Okay, so how we will write? Have you. Have you. Okay, then this is subject. Okay, in passive voice this is subject. After subject we have to use be. Have you been? Third form of the verb. Okay. Helped. Then subject. By him. One more example. It will start with the had only. Had he finished? Had he finished the work? Had he finished the work? How we will do? He. So, okay, here we have to find this is subject. This is object. And this object will come here first. And here past form of verb. So, same verb only we will start. Had. Okay. What is the object? Subject? Had the work. After subject, been. Had the work been. Third form of the verb, finished. By whom? By him. Question mark. Okay, very easy, no? Yes. Then we will go to the future sentences. Okay, questions which are starting with will or we are changing into passive voice, after subject, the form of be should be there. Be, that word should be there. Okay. It will clear. First, can we do this work? Can we do this work? This is question. Sentence start with the can. Okay. So, if it start with the can, after subject, when we are changing into passive voice, after subject, be form. Okay. So, here also subject is he. Object is this work. So, this work will come here. Okay. We can start with the same auxiliary form. Can this work, after subject, be should be there. Be done by him. Okay. Next, will you teach the children? Okay. Next question. Will you teach the children? Will you teach the children? Question mark. Okay. So here also you subject, the children object. It will come here. We can start with the same question. Will the children after subject be? Will the children be? Teach is the verb. Third form. Second form is taught. Third form also taught. Will the children be taught by you? Question mark. Will the children taught by you? So these are the rules. How can we change yes or no questions into passive voice? Okay. Next we are going to see WH questions. WH questions are very easy to change into passive voice. So, okay. Next is WH questions. WH questions. One question. So, the question will start with when, how, why. Use the same questions to start passive voice. Okay. So, one question I will write here. When did you do this work? When did you do this work? Question. So, we will start this question with the same question form, and before that we have to see here is the subject. This is the object. Object should come here. Okay, yes. So, how we will write? When this work after this work we have to write. Okay. When this is past form. So, how we will write? When was this work? Do is the verb. Okay, so past participle form is when was this work done by you? Okay, yes. And some question it will start with who. If it is started like that, in passive voice we have to do like by whom. Okay. One example, who has done this work? Who has done this work? Okay, so how we will start with the, actually the sentence start with the who. In passive voice we should start with by whom. By whom. Okay, then verb we have to write. By whom has this work, has is there, how we will write in passive voice? Has been done by, yeah, done by, no need of by whom already we had written, no, so no need of by. Okay, so highlight this we can write. By whom has this work been done? Clear, students? So hope you understood. How can we change interrogative sentences into passive voice? Okay, practice well, find out more questions and practice well. Okay, thank you. We will see you next class.